It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve, which really doesn't mean much because we're just got to take 2 days off. We'll be right back here trying to, make it again. Don't forget, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm pretty sure this is like the 85th day of August. This is like the month that never ends, especially now because and plus it hasn't rained at all. Like the drought is so bad. I saw somebody sneeze outside on the ground. The grass greened up for like 2 seconds and then just died again. Okay, so all right, piecewise functions. All right, I'm going to be honest. I don't know where in the real world these are used. Okay, I don't. But I do know where in the real world that if you follow the rule, you're going to get something right. Okay, so I don't know. I asked my dad, and he was a project engineer. He was a mechanical engineer. He's like, I don't know. He says, I had to take it in a class. He says, I never used it in my other stuff. So now we evaluate these by we plug it where it fits. Okay, now let's identify these. All right, so we're going to we're going to plug it into the top one if our x is greater than 0. Okay, all right. So remember we had that test on inequalities. The alligator eats the bigger thing. Everybody's tired. Everybody's sleepy. And when you get like this, I start singing all my words annoyingly. I'm singing. I'm in my class and I'm singing. All right, so, and it's negative 2x squared if x is less than or equal to 0. Okay. Now, right here, it says find f of 3. And the question below it says which one? Okay, is 3 greater than 0 or less than or equal to 0? Greater. Okay, so we're going to plug it into this one. Okay, this is red and this is the blue. Roja y azul. Practicing up my Spanish. All right. Yes, I did move the calculators because of the tape bandit. All right. So we're plugging in 3. Now, again, crazy way about the way I do this. It's crazy. It's almost like I want you to do well. You type it in the calculator just as it's written. Dun, dun, dun. 13. Okay. All right. Find f of 0. All right. So is 0 greater than 0 or less than or equal to 0? Less than or equal to. So we're going to plug it into this one. Now, this is going to be a very easy one. Now, we could use the calculator or not. If you have to use a calculator, I'm not going to make fun of you. But I do want you to look at the problem before we actually plug it into the calculator. Okay. That is 0 squared, which is 0 times 0. And then that's negative 2 times 0. So what is anything times 0? 0. Now, I don't like circling a 0 because then what does it look like when you circle a zero? A donut, and then that's going to make me hungry because I'm kind of a hefty person. I have what you would call a weight problem, and um, I have high cholesterol. So I'm trying to do intermittent fasting, and I don't eat breakfast anymore, so we don't circle donuts now. All right, -3. Is -3 greater than 0 or less than or equal to 0? Less than. -18. All right. Now, first, when some of y'all looked down past the warm up and you saw that, you're like, what the heck is he doing? What is this? Right? Did anybody look at it and you're like, oh my yes. Okay. So really hate the fact that, I'm recording in my first class at 8 o'clock in the morning. None of them are awake and I'm having to entertain myself so I don't fall asleep. So but it's not that bad. It could be worse. Okay, whatever, Cheddar. All right. Somebody's trying to do some type of gang sign or something. I don't know. She told me she told me what it meant yesterday, and I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so all right, let's use different ones this time. Let's say nope. I said different ones. Listen to me, computer. Do what I tell you. All right. So this is my orange, and this is my green. So naranja and verde. All right. So we are going to use the orange one if this is negative x. We're going to use this one if x is less than 8. Okay. We're going to use this one if x is greater than 8. Okay. That's it. All right. So we look. We have 3 again. Yes. That's awesome. That means we don't have to deal with that decimal. Somebody just pointed out none of them are greater than 8, so I guess the green one is just there as a distractor. Maybe it's green because it's supposed to be camouflaged. Or maybe it's green because your teacher is just needs a certain type of help. All right, so yep, this is what happens when you just copy from one thing. Yeah, because I just copied, I just changed these. I did not change the values, so that's my bad. That's funny though. Thank you for finding that. So yes, we will use the orange one for each. Oh my gosh. All right. Oop, oop, oop. 9. Okay. Now, What's going to happen in B when we have this 0? What's going to happen? Yeah, this is going to fade away like some of y'all's attention spans when I start talking. So we're going to be left with 12. I am spitting out gold and yarn. Okay. Yeah. It'd be funnier if some of your parents start watching the videos just for like entertainment values. I think I know a lot, maybe one or two parents that might do it. And those are my type of people because we might have the same sense of humor. All right. And 15. All right. So that was Piecewise. All right. You're intimidated by what's on the back. All right. Well, I'm going to show you. Yeah, that is too many numbers, but I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to here. Move. Uh, what we're going to focus on. Okay. We are going to focus on this right here. Okay. That's all we're really going to look at in all that jibber jabber. Okay. These are our Y values. Okay. This is what we focus on. All right. Now, our graph over here, because look, it's a step function, is a constant graph that looks like stairs. Steps. Okay. Or if you were playing a video game, boing, boing. Okay. Now, so if we look at these, okay, so this is 0, 0 right here, our origin. This up here, this is y equals 2. That is our y value for that one. Okay. This one we go down 1, 2. This is -3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, as far as having problems dealing with these step functions, all you're going to have to do is match the jibber jabber with the graph. And we only focus on the y values. Okay. Because that's what I would do. You know, that whole movement, WWJD, what would Jeffries do? You know, there's bracelets, lanyards, everything. All right. All right. So it says match the graph, blah, blah, blah. The best way to do that is to match the y values of the graph, match the y values of the written function. All right. So let's look at 3. Our y values right here are -1, -3, -5, and -7. Which of these function things written down here has all that? C. So C matches with that because look, there's our y values. Okay. On 4, this looks like it has 7, 5, 2, and 0. Which one has 7, 5, 2, and 0? B. Yeah. And by process of elimination, this would be A, but you know, this is 4, 1, 0, -4. And that would be A. So not too awful bad. Could be. Y'all want it to be worse? Are you sure? Aw, biscuits. All right, that's it for today's lesson. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. If if you like the video and the fact that I don't edit anything, that's just off the cuff and it's really, really gross, leave a nice comment. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.